What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video. Some exciting news for Capitals fans. The defending Stanley Cup champions, your number one defenseman John Carlson has signed an 8-year extension for $64 million. So this is really good again for the Capitals and their fans. You want to lock up a guy that produces a lot of points for you. He's a machine offensively. He's decent defensively, but he's definitely a machine when it comes to putting up points. Now, the 8 years at $64 million is definitely setting the bar for Erik Karlsson and Drew Doughty's contracts next year. And you know what? I think this is good for the Washington Capitals. A lot of people were really worried that they weren't going to be able to hold on to him, and he was a big part of the reason why they won the Stanley Cup. So it's really good to see him stay in Washington. Now, I've got some stuff I want to share with you guys from places like Cap Friendly and Twitter and stuff like that. So first off, there's a tweet from Chris Johnston. I always am looking at his tweets, one of the best Twitter accounts out there, and I'll put it up for you guys. He said, John Carlson will be tied for the second highest average annual value among NHL defensemen at $8 million, behind Subban's $9 million, and alongside Burns at $8 million. Sorry guys, I'm coming down with something. I'm really sick right now. Oliver Ekman-Larsson jumps to 8.25 next year. And like I said before, Doughty and Carlson are on the clock now, so they're looking at getting quite a bit more. I mean, John Carlson is very good, but Doughty and Carlson, of course, take another step. Doughty is offensively gifted and defensively gifted, and Erik Karlsson is just out of this world offensively gifted. And those guys are going to get paid probably a bit more, if not a lot more, depending on how negotiations go. They're going to be looked at by a ton of teams, but it's cool to see John Carlson is getting paid for how he played. And of course, with the cap going up again, like I mentioned, the Capitals were a little bit worried that they weren't going to be able to hold on to him, but then they made that trade with the Avs, trading Grubauer and Orpik's contract, of course, which got bought out by the Avalanche, or is in the process of getting bought out, I believe. It's like a 48-hour window. So they made room and they got Carlson locked up, which is fantastic. So here is something that I wanted to show you from Cap Friendly as well. This is something that you might want to go on Cap Friendly's website after this video as well, just to take a deeper look. It's on their Twitter account as well. But so these are the most comparable contracts to Carlson's $8 million 8-year per year contract. So the most comparable contracts so far are Hedman in Tampa, Seabrook in Chicago, Burns with the San Jose Sharks, Phaneuf when he signed with Toronto, and of course that's still going on with the Kings, and Vlasic from the Sharks. So there are some names in there that he's better than, and then there's also like a guy like Hedman who's just, Hedman, he's amazing. But yeah, you can see those numbers are very small at the bottom, so if you want to go and look at Cap Friendly just to get more of an in-depth look, if you go on John Carlson's name, it gives you all the info where you can, check out contract comparables and stuff like that. It's really cool. But I thought I would just make this quick video because I am a fan of John Carlson, and I'm super happy for their fans that they won a Stanley Cup. And I really do like the way he played. I really wanted to see him test free agency just to talk to some teams. But again, staying loyal to your team, it's pretty good for him. We'll have to see where Tavares goes, but a lot of guys, a lot of defensemen are sticking with their teams. We obviously heard Oliver Ekman-Larsson's going to stick around with the Coyotes. Now we have John Carlson sticking around and Tavares possibly staying with the Islanders. So a lot of names are off the board. So let's see what happens. But again, John Carlson, 8 years, $8 million per season. There's some signing bonuses and stuff like that. Check Twitter for all that stuff. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, big news today. And hopefully there'll be some more big news coming this week. I'll see you guys in the next video stream. Also, subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. Make sure you do that. We're on our way to 3,000. But like I said, I'll see you guys in the next video stream. Peace.